Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. I'm all bundled up, which means one thing, the weather is getting much cooler. We had a big cold snap here in Tennessee, and your girl has been musky fishing pretty hard the last couple of days. So it's been a really good time, and I want to take time really quickly to run you through a kayak that I got at the Dugout Bait and Tackle that I specifically had them rig for not only just musky fishing, but the kind of musky fishing that I love to do, which is these remote, super rugged, wild rivers that are very difficult to access. I wanted something super lightweight, super stable, and super durable that I could take and access some of these deep holes on these rivers where my pro angler is just way too heavy and I can't get up some of these shoals to these pools that I want to fish. So I went through the entire lineup of Hobie kayaks and I landed on the Hobie Lynx. I've used the Hobie Lynx in various saltwater situations and some other shallow river type fishing, and I've loved it. It's super stable. It's extremely lightweight. This thing weighs under 40 pounds, so it's easy for me to literally throw down a cliff, drop off a bridge if I want to. But it's also versatile enough that I can completely customize this to fit my needs, and it is the ultimate musky fishing platform on these rivers that I'm fishing down here. So I'm going to run you through kind of what I had them do. Now, this is not some groundbreaking elaborate rig. It's pretty dang basic, but I wanted to show you some of the things that I had the Dugout do, some of the things that they did for me that helped turn this into the exact kind of musky fishing kayak that I could take on these adventures. Before I get into that, I also wanted to mention, those of you that have followed along my smallmouth fishing journey up in the Susquehanna River and saw that I was smashing them on that soft body glide bait from Berkeley, the Nessie, specifically the 5-inch in burnt bone and shad, they are finally available to order. I will put the link in the description of this video. So they've got them, all the good colors. You can finally get your hands on these. They're not quite sold out yet, but they're getting close. So without further ado, let's walk you guys through my brand new musky fishing kayak. Every single river kayak needs some sort of a tether. I just put this one together really fast. This helps drag it up shoals, walk it up water. Anything you need to do, you need to have something that you can either attach to yourself or help you drag the kayak up these shoals. So right off the bat, you guys, I had them put on a teak and underlay with forest green marine matte Hobie Lynx deck kit. This not only is way more comfortable and it's visually appealing, but it also helps this kayak be super quiet. If you drop something or if you hit something on it, it's not going to make that loud ding on the plastic like it would if it hits the mat. So I love the stealthy approach to using a marine mat kit on these kayaks. Of course, we got to add a couple kayak cushions. This is my smallmouth pattern from up north, and I thought that looked really good with the Lynx. So probably the most important thing here, the Lynx does not come with any type of rail. Dugout has the ability to kind of customize things however we want, which is what I love. I wanted 2 sets of Hobie H rails on this Lynx. So they cut a small piece here and here, and then I've got a longer H rail here, which allows me then to add a couple of rod holders, a GoPro camera mount holder, and then this here is something that Jamie has in stock at the shop, and it can hold a catch board, or in my case, it holds my 60-inch musky measuring board that slides together, and it fits that perfectly, and I can strap it in with this. So I really love the H-rail. Hobie makes a ton of accessories that fit the H-rail, so this was a no-brainer, and I love having the 2 there. So let's take a look back here. Kind of 2 rod holders on the back of the H. I can put 2 of my big musky rods. They lock in place here really nice, and I can face them behind me so they're not sticking straight up because I'm around a lot of overhanging trees. So this works really well. Oh, and by the way, y'all, I've been fishing this thing now 4 or 5 different times. Caught a couple of big muskies. I'll drop some photos here so you guys can see them. So I've not only got this thing all rigged up, but it's been thoroughly tested, and I've kind of tweaked a few things. Like I said, the position of the rod holders, I made them go straight back so that I'm not hanging my rods up on anything, and they're completely out of the way of my casting then as well. But the nice thing about these Yak Attack accessories, you can literally change the angle of these rod holders to fit however you want. You can move them up and down the H-rail. This is where I like them to fit my needs. So now let's take a look at this black pack. This is actually really cool, you guys. Jamie put in a couple of tie-down straps on either side. Look how solid that thing is. If I wanted to, I could leave this black pack on my kayak while I'm transporting it down the road. And another thing you'll see here, and I didn't put all my baits on it, but Jamie cut slits into the top of the crate. So if my baits are on the inside here, I can hang them like this and shut the lid. They are not going to get dislodged or tangled or mess up on anything. So love that he cut those slits for me. I can put the baits on the outside of my kayak if I want something quick to grab, or I can store them all on the inside when I'm traveling, and this thing is not going anywhere. So that was a really cool thing that he did there. And of course, had to get some musky stickers from Musky Fool. I love those guys. That shop is an amazing shop up in Wisconsin. They do musky fly fishing things and regular musky tackle. And if you guys have been to the dugout, you'll recognize this guy right here, Duke the dog. I'm a big sticker person, so I loved that. Now, what a lot of people want to know is, where do we put the net? The front of the Lynx actually fits my musky net better than my Pro Angler does. What I like to do is I will coil the netting together. By the way, this is the Ranger big game net. I'll coil the netting and set it here just like it is. There's no drag in the water. And then this whole entire frame of this net sits right on the head of the Lynx, and the handle tucks right back underneath that H-rail, making it super accessible for me. Really, really easy. I'm going to show you guys a couple of clips after this of me netting some G's muskie he caught on the fly, so you can see how easy the process is to get this net out. So that's essentially a full walkthrough of my Hobie Lynx that I had rigged out by the good guys at Dugout Bait and Tackle to fit my very specific needs for my river muskie trip. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Again, stay tuned here. Again, I'm gonna include a couple clips from a muskie trip that we did where G caught 2 on the fly, just to kind of show the stability and the versatility of this kayak. I dropped some pictures so you guys can see what we've kind of been doing the last few days. Now it is time for me to get rigged and ready for the biggest championship of our entire year, the Hobie BOS Tournament of Championships, where only 60 people qualified. My 5th year qualifying, I'm set in 10th place in AOI. It's on Chickamauga, so I am super excited about that. Trying to get the musky brain shut off for a second so I can focus on the grainfish for just a couple more days. So you guys stay tuned for that tournament recap coming up. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you to those that give Dugout Bait and Tackle your business and support. They're amazing people, and I love hearing that they take care of y'all as well. Again, they can customize any type of kayak to fit your needs. This was what I kind of envisioned for my musky rig, and I couldn't be happier. So take care, y'all. God bless. Spread some positivity out there, and we will catch you next time. Really? I'm coming. Oh my God. Get him up. Yes, babe, nice job. You got the muskie. What? Oh. Where is it?
Don't.
Oh no. Got him.
what it is about that fly, but I put it back on and another one ate it.
They freaking want it.